G'day guys, welcome to week 2 of phase 2. Today's workout, we will be returning to our obviously lower body squat based movements, and particularly we will be looking again at our pre-fatigues and that high frequency style of squatting that we've been looking at from last week. Changes will be obviously around the movements that are in that pre-fatigue. We've evolved some of those to make them slightly more challenging and tick some boxes for what we want to achieve for this particular session. The high frequency squatting today will be exactly the same as the format we saw last week, but we're encouraging 5 to 10% increases in the load. Next week, we'll be changing it up a little bit in terms of the actual structure of these high frequency squats. So this is as good an opportunity as you'll ever have to establish some confidence and build a little bit of weight so that when we do go into some potentially lower rep schemes for next week, you'll have some confidence and some weight on the bar that you know you can achieve. Moving through from there, we will be looking at our tempo supersets. Now, this is something that obviously we're no strangers to with Verce. It really is the meat and veg of establishing solid muscle gain, solid strength gain, and really getting to a point in your training where you're starting to see some results. Because tempo really is the forgotten fruit when it comes to getting these muscle gains, and we just know how important it is for anyone that hasn't introduced tempo into their training. We use it as a core and a pillar of the way that we program, so it does pop up on a regular basis because frankly it works. So we're looking at 2 movements in a superset with a 60-second rest period. We've got some assisted dumbbell step-ups, and we're looking at our banded reverse crunches. 2 movements that are slightly different. Why do we assist when you probably don't need to? It allows you to get in a better position to load the hip or the knee, depending on what we're focusing on. Today should be a hip dominant step. So watch the video, make sure you're across that. Reverse crunches will be with a band around the waist, and you can just tie that band off to anything, a rig, a post, whatever you have. Finally, we'll be looking at our mixed grip pull-ups and our sumo goblet squats. With tempo, 2 movements that you should be pretty familiar with as we have done these before.